A Mother's Legacy. Chapter 1. The Beginning. In the quiet town of Willowbrick, nestled amidst rolling hills and verdant forests, lived a woman named Emily. She was a mother, a role she had embraced with unwavering dedication since the moment she held her firstborn child, Sarah, in her arms. Emily's love for her children knew no bounds, and it was a love that would be tested in ways she could never have imagined. Emily had grown up in Willowbrick herself, the daughter of a hard-working couple who had instilled in her the values of love, compassion, and resilience. Her childhood had been filled with simple joys and small-town adventures, and she had always known that she wanted to raise her own family in the same place that had shaped her. As she looked out of her kitchen window on a bright spring morning, Emily couldn't help but smile at the sight of her two children, Sarah and James, playing in the backyard. Sarah, with her curly brown hair and bright blue eyes, was the spitting image of her mother. At 10 years old, she was a curious and creative soul, always lost in a world of books and imagination. James, at 6, was a bundle of endless energy, his laughter filling the air as he chased after butterflies. Emily's husband, Daniel, was a loving and hard-working man who shared her dreams of a simple, fulfilling life in Willowbrick. He worked as a carpenter, crafting beautiful furniture that found homes in houses all across town. Together, they had built a life filled with love and laughter. One warm afternoon, as Emily was tending to her garden, she noticed Sarah sitting under the old oak tree at the edge of their property, her nose buried in a book. Emily had always encouraged Sarah's love for reading, often sharing her own favorite stories from childhood. As she approached her daughter, Emily asked, "What are you reading today, sweetheart?" Sarah looked up with a smile, her face illuminated by the dappled sunlight filtering through the leaves. "It's a book about adventure, Mom," she replied. "About a brave explorer who travels to far-off lands and discovers hidden treasures." Emily's heart swelled with pride. She had always believed in nurturing her children's dreams and encouraging them to explore the world, both through books and their own experiences. "That sounds like a wonderful story," she said. "You know, your dad and I have always wanted to take you and James on a real adventure someday." Sarah's eyes lit up with excitement. "Really, Mom? Where would we go?" Emily paused for a moment, her gaze drifting to the distant horizon. "I'm not sure yet, but I promise we'll find a place that's magical and full of wonders. We'll make memories that you'll treasure forever." Little did Emily know that their family's greatest adventure was about to begin, one that would test their bonds and reveal the depths of a mother's love. Chapter 2. The Unexpected Journey. As the weeks turned into months, Emily and Daniel began to plan their family's grand adventure. They decided to embark on a road trip, exploring the vast landscapes of the country, introducing Sarah and James to the wonders of nature, and sharing stories around campfires under the starry night sky. Emily had always believed that the best way to learn and grow was through first-hand experiences. Their journey began in early summer, when the air was warm, and the wildflowers painted the fields with vibrant colors. The family packed their old station wagon with camping gear, clothes, and a trunk filled with books to fuel Sarah's insatiable appetite for adventure stories. Their first destination was the picturesque Willowbrick National Park, a place of breathtaking beauty with cascading waterfalls, lush forests, and crystal-clear lakes. The park was a mere 2-hour drive from their home, but for Sarah and James, it felt like a world away. The children's eyes widened as they gazed at the towering trees and heard the calls of birds they had only read about in books. Emily and Daniel set up their campsite near the tranquil lake, and Sarah and James eagerly helped gather firewood for the evening's campfire. As the sun dipped below the horizon, the family sat around the crackling fire, roasting marshmallows and sharing stories. Emily told tales of her own childhood adventures in these very woods, and Daniel recounted the history of the park's ancient trees and hidden caves. "Mom," Sarah asked with a hint of excitement in her voice, "can we explore those caves tomorrow, like the adventurers in my books?" Emily exchanged a knowing glance with Daniel, and they both smiled. "Of course, darling," Emily replied. "We'll explore the caves together, just like real explorers." The following day, with flashlights in hand and a sense of anticipation in their hearts, the family ventured into the labyrinthine caves that winded beneath the Earth's surface. Stalactites and stalagmites formed intricate shapes that seemed like natural sculptures, and the echoes of their voices filled the subterranean world. As they explored deeper, James clung to his father's hand, his wide eyes filled with wonder. Sarah, on the other hand, led the way with her adventurous spirit, determined to uncover hidden treasures. They discovered underground streams, delicate rock formations, and even the remnants of ancient civilizations etched into the cave walls. It was during this exploration that Emily noticed a shimmering crystal tucked into a crevice. She carefully retrieved it and held it up for her family to see. The crystal sparkled with a mesmerizing, otherworldly beauty, casting prismatic reflections across the cave walls. "Mom, it's like a real treasure," Sarah exclaimed, her eyes alight with joy. Emily smiled and handed the crystal to her daughter. "Indeed, it is, my dear. And remember, the most precious treasures are often the ones we discover together." As they emerged from the cave, their faces illuminated by the warm embrace of sunlight, the family felt a deep sense of connection and shared adventure. This was just the beginning of their journey, and the bonds between mother, father, and children grew stronger with each passing day. Chapter 3: Trials and Triumphs. The crystal they had found in the cave became a cherished memento of their time in Willowbrick National Park, a symbol of the treasures they would discover on their journey together. With their hearts filled with wonder, the family packed up their campsite and hit the open road, ready to explore new destinations and create lasting memories. Their next stop was the rugged Badlands National Park, where vast canyons and towering rock formations stretched as far as the eye could see. The children marveled at the otherworldly landscapes, and they spent their days hiking through the canyons, discovering fossils, and watching the sunsets turn the rocks into a fiery spectacle. One evening, as the family sat around their campfire, a sudden gust of wind carried away their picnic basket, scattering sandwiches and fruit across the desert floor. James looked on, his lower lip quivering, while Sarah tried to hold back tears. It was in this moment of disappointment that Emily's role as a mother truly shone. Emily wrapped her arms around her children, reassuring them that it was just a small setback in their grand adventure. "You know," she said, "sometimes unexpected things happen, and it's okay to feel upset. But what matters most is that we're together, and we can always find a way to make the best of any situation." Daniel, ever the resourceful one, suggested they turn the mishap into a grand picnic scavenger hunt. The children's faces lit up with excitement as they set out to collect their scattered food, giggling and competing to see who could find the most items. It was a picnic they would never forget, filled with laughter, joy, and the warm embrace of family. Their journey continued through the towering redwoods of the Pacific Northwest, the endless plains of the Midwest, and the vibrant streets of bustling cities. Along the way, they met people from all walks of life, each with their own stories and adventures to share. Emily and Daniel encouraged their children to ask questions, to listen, and to learn from the rich tapestry of human experiences they encountered. As they crossed the country, the family encountered challenges as well. There were days of rain-soaked tents, flat tires on remote highways, and even a bout of illness that required a visit to a small-town clinic. Through it all, Emily's unwavering love and resilience served as a guiding light for her family. During a particularly challenging stretch of their journey, as they navigated a treacherous mountain pass, their car sputtered to a halt. Emily and Daniel exchanged worried glances, but Sarah and James, who had grown resilient and adaptable on the road, remained remarkably calm. As they waited for a tow truck to arrive, Emily took the opportunity to teach her children a valuable lesson about patience and perseverance. She reminded them that life was full of unexpected obstacles, but with determination and the support of loved ones, they could overcome anything. Their car troubles turned out to be a minor issue, and after a few hours, they were back on the road, their spirits higher than ever. In the weeks and months that followed, the family encountered countless adventures, each one strengthening the bonds between them. Through the ups and downs of their journey, Emily remained the pillar of strength for her family. She was not just a mother but a teacher, a guide, and a source of unwavering love and support. As they continued to explore the world together, Emily knew that the greatest treasures of all were the memories they created and the love that bound them together. Chapter 4: Discovering the Heart of America. As the family journeyed across the United States, their adventure took them through a rich tapestry of landscapes and cultures. They wandered through the historic streets of Charleston, where Sarah and James marveled at the grandeur of antebellum mansions and listened to stories of the city's past. They explored the wild beauty of the Appalachian Mountains, where Daniel taught him to fish in the clear mountain streams, and Emily shared tales of her own childhood hikes in these ancient hills. Their travels also led him to the vibrant streets of New Orleans, where they savored the flavors of Cajun cuisine and danced to the lively rhythms of jazz music in the French Quarter. Emily encouraged Sarah and James to try new foods and embrace the diversity of American culture, reminding them that the world was a vast and wonderful place filled with different traditions and experiences. One of the most memorable stops on their journey was a small town in the heart of the Midwest, where they stumbled upon a summer festival celebrating local farmers and artisans. The town's main street was lined with colorful stalls, each offering handmade crafts, farm-fresh produce, and homemade pies. Sarah and James were enthralled by the sights and sounds of the festival, and Emily and Daniel couldn't help but smile at their children's wide-eyed wonder. As they explored the festival, Sarah and James came across an elderly couple selling handcrafted wooden toys. The couple, Fred and Clara, had been married for over 6 decades and had spent their lives creating beautiful toys for children in their community. They shared stories of their own adventures and the joy they had found in simple pleasures. Emily and Daniel were deeply moved by Fred and Clara's love and commitment to each other, and they realized that their own journey had been enriched not only by the places they had seen, but also by the people they had met along the way. Before leaving the town, Emily and Daniel decided to purchase a wooden toy from Fred and Clara's stall. Sarah chose a meticulously carved sailboat, while James picked a whimsical wooden train. The children cherished their new treasures, and the toys became a symbol of the connections they had made on their journey. As they continued their travels, Emily and Daniel noticed a change in their children. Sarah had become more confident and independent, while James had grown curious and eager to explore the world around him. Emily realized that their journey was not only about discovering the beauty of the country, but also about helping their children discover themselves. One evening, as they sat around a campfire in the Grand Tetons, Sarah surprised her parents by announcing her dream of becoming a writer. She had been keeping a journal throughout their journey, chronicling their adventures, the people they had met, and the lessons they had learned. Emily and Daniel encouraged her to pursue her passion and reminded her that dreams were worth chasing. James, too, shared his aspirations. He had developed a fascination with wildlife during their travels and dreamed of becoming a wildlife biologist. He spoke enthusiastically about his encounters with animals in the national parks and the importance of conservation. Emily and Daniel supported his dreams, vowing to nurture his love for the natural world. As the family journeyed through the majestic landscapes of the American West, they marveled at the vastness of the deserts, the ruggedness of the mountains, and the beauty of the starlit night skies. Emily and Daniel continued to teach their children about the importance of respecting the environment and appreciating the fragile balance of nature. Their adventures led them to Yellowstone National Park, where they witnessed geysers erupting and herds of bison roaming the plains. They hiked through the Rocky Mountains, where the air was crisp and thin, and the views took their breath away. Emily and Daniel encouraged their children to appreciate the wonders of the natural world and to be stewards of the earth. Throughout their journey, Emily remained the heart of the family, providing love, guidance, and a sense of home in their ever-changing surroundings. She and Daniel had always believed that the greatest gift they could give their children was the freedom to explore, dream, and become their true selves. As the family's adventure continued, they discovered that the bonds between them were stronger than ever. They had learned the value of resilience, the importance of embracing new experiences, and the power of love to conquer all obstacles. Together, they had embarked on a journey of a lifetime, one that would shape their lives and their relationships in profound ways. Chapter 5. The Legacy of Love. As their journey across America continued, Emily, Daniel, Sarah, and James encountered even more adventures and life-changing moments. They explored the majesty of the Grand Canyon, where the vastness of nature left them in awe. They visited historic landmarks like Mount Rushmore and the Statue of Liberty, where they learned about the nation's rich history and the importance of freedom and unity. Throughout their travels, Emily and Daniel encouraged their children to engage with the world around them. They visited museums, attended cultural festivals, and volunteered in communities they passed through. Emily believed that empathy and understanding were as important as academic knowledge, and she wanted her children to grow into compassionate and open-minded individuals. One of the most profound experiences of their journey came when they visited a Native American reservation in the Southwest. They were welcomed by the tribal elders, who shared their traditions, stories, and struggles. Sarah and James were deeply moved by the resilience and spirituality of the Native American people. Emily and Daniel had always believed in the importance of acknowledging the history and experiences of others, and this visit left a lasting impact on their children. It became a lesson in empathy, reminding them that the world was a diverse tapestry of cultures and histories, and that every person had a story worth listening to. As the years passed and the family's adventure neared its end, Emily and Daniel began to reflect on the legacy they hoped to leave for their children. They had crisscrossed the country, seen its natural wonders, met its people, and shared countless unforgettable moments. But they knew that the true legacy was not in the places they had been, but in the values and lessons they had imparted. One evening, under the starry skies of the Utah desert, Emily gathered her family around the campfire. The crackling flames cast dancing shadows on their faces as she began to speak. "My beloved family," she began, her voice filled with warmth and love, "we've embarked on a journey of a lifetime, one that has taught us the beauty of this world and the richness of human connection. But the true treasure we've discovered is the love that binds us together." She spoke about the importance of kindness, empathy, and resilience. She reminded her children of the lessons they had learned from the people they had met and the experiences they had shared. Sarah and James listened intently, their hearts filled with gratitude for the parents who had guided them on this incredible journey. "We may have reached the end of our physical journey," Emily continued, "but our adventure will never truly be over. The values we've learned, the love we've shared, and the dreams we've nurtured will be our legacy." With tears in her eyes, she handed each of her children a small, well-worn journal. "These are your journals, where you've recorded your thoughts, dreams, and adventures throughout our journey. They are a reminder of the incredible people you've become and the limitless potential within you." Sarah and James clutched their journals, their hearts overflowing with love and gratitude for their parents and the incredible journey they had undertaken together. As the years went by, Sarah pursued her dream of becoming a writer, penning stories of adventure, compassion, and the beauty of the world. James, true to his passion, became a wildlife biologist, dedicated to the conservation of the natural world he had come to love. Emily and Daniel watched with pride as their children grew into compassionate and empathetic adults, embodying the values they had learned during their journey. The legacy of love, resilience, and the spirit of adventure lived on in the hearts of their children and the generations that followed. The story of Emily, Daniel, Sarah, and James became a cherished family tale, passed down through the years as a reminder of the power of love, the importance of embracing new experiences, and the beauty of exploring the world together. And so, their journey continued in the hearts and minds of their family, an enduring legacy of love that would last for generations to come. Chapter 6: Passing the Torch. Years passed, and Emily and Daniel watched with joy as their children, Sarah and James, embarked on their own adventures and created their unique legacies. Sarah had become a celebrated writer, her novels capturing the hearts of readers worldwide. Her stories were filled with the spirit of exploration and the power of human connection, drawing inspiration from the countless adventures she had experienced with her family. Sarah's books often featured strong, adventurous mothers, a testament to the influence of her own mother, Emily. One sunny afternoon, Sarah sat in her cozy study, surrounded by shelves of books, manuscripts, and mementos from her travels. She picked up a well-worn journal, the same one her mother had given her during their journey across America. It was filled with her thoughts, dreams, and reflections from their travels. She smiled, grateful for the guidance and inspiration her parents had provided. In another part of the country, James was working tirelessly as a wildlife biologist, dedicated to preserving the natural world. He had followed his passion, studying animals in their natural habitats and advocating for conservation efforts. His work had taken him to remote corners of the world, from the Amazon rainforest to the African savanna. One evening, while camping in the dense jungles of Borneo, James sat by a campfire, surrounded by the sounds of the wild. He thought of the lessons he had learned from his parents about respecting and protecting the environment. His mother's unwavering love for nature had left an indelible mark on his heart. As Sarah and James pursued their dreams, Emily and Daniel continued to travel and explore the world, albeit at a slower pace. They reveled in the memories of their grand adventure across America, visiting places they had discovered together and reflecting on the lessons they had learned. One summer, Emily and Daniel decided to return to Willowbrick, their hometown, and celebrate their golden wedding anniversary. It was a joyous occasion, with family and friends gathering to honor their enduring love and the legacy they had built together. During the celebration, Sarah and James each stood up to offer heartfelt tributes to their parents. They spoke of the values and lessons they had learned during their family's journey, and they expressed their deep gratitude for the love and support that had shaped their lives. Sarah concluded her speech by saying, "Our parents showed us that life is an incredible adventure, and the true treasures are the moments we share with the ones we love." Their legacy of love, resilience, and the pursuit of dreams will continue to inspire us and generations to come. James added, "We have seen the world through their eyes, learned the importance of conservation and respect for nature, and we will carry these lessons with us in our work." Our parents' legacy is not just in the stories they told but in the way they lived their lives. Emily and Daniel held hands, their eyes glistening with tears of pride and happiness. They had always believed that the greatest gift they could give their children was the freedom to explore, dream, and become their true selves. Their journey had not only shaped their family's adventures, but had also left a lasting impact on the world through the passions and values of their children. As the years continued to pass, Sarah and James grew families of their own, instilling in their children the same love for adventure, empathy, and the beauty of the world that they had inherited from their parents. The legacy of Emily and Daniel's grand adventure lived on through their children and grandchildren, a testament to the enduring power of a mother's love and the bonds of family. And so, the story of Emily, Daniel, Sarah, and James continued to inspire future generations, a reminder that life was an incredible journey filled with love, learning, and the beauty of exploring the world together. Chapter 7. Passing the Torch, continued. As the years rolled on, the legacy of Emily and Daniel's grand adventure continued to flourish through their children, Sarah and James. Sarah's novels continued to inspire readers with tales of adventure and compassion, often centered around strong, adventurous mothers. Her books had become bestsellers, and she was often invited to speak at literary events and schools, where she encouraged young writers to follow their dreams. One day, Sarah received an invitation to speak at a prestigious literature conference in Paris, a city known for its rich literary history. She was both excited and nervous, but she knew she had a story to share, one that celebrated the love, resilience, and sense of wonder that had been instilled in her by her parents, Emily and Daniel. Before her trip to Paris, Sarah visited her childhood home in Willowbrick, where her parents still lived. The familiar sights and sounds of her hometown filled her with nostalgia. She spent time with her parents, reminiscing about their journey across America and the lessons they had learned together. Sarah's speech in Paris was met with a standing ovation. She spoke of her family's journey and the profound impact it had on her life and writing. She shared stories of the people they had met along the way, the beauty of the American landscape, and the enduring love of her parents. Sarah's words resonated deeply with the audience, reminding him of the importance of family, exploration, and the bonds that unite us all. Meanwhile, James had become a renowned wildlife biologist, leading conservation efforts around the world. His work had taken him to remote corners of the globe, from tracking endangered species in the African savanna to studying the delicate ecosystems of the coral reefs in Australia. He had become a passionate advocate for preserving the natural world, inspired by his mother's deep love for nature. One day, while conducting research in the Amazon rainforest, James discovered a new species of butterfly, a stunning and previously unknown creation of nature. He named it Emily's Grace, in honor of his mother, who had instilled in him a profound appreciation for the beauty and fragility of the natural world. James continued to collaborate with conservation organizations, striving to protect endangered habitats and species. His work was guided by the belief that every creature had a role to play in the intricate web of life, a lesson he had learned from his parents during their travels. Back in Willowbrick, Emily and Daniel watched with pride as their children achieved their dreams and continued to make a positive impact on the world. They had always believed that the greatest legacy they could leave behind was the love, values, and sense of adventure they had shared with their family. One sunny afternoon, as Emily and Daniel sat on their porch, watching the world go by, they reflected on their incredible journey and the legacy they had built. Emily turned to Daniel and said, "Our children have grown into remarkable adults, and their passion for life and their compassion for others make us proud every day." Daniel nodded and replied, "Our journey across America was just the beginning, and it has shaped our family in ways we could never have imagined. Our legacy is not in the places we visited, but in the values we passed on to our children and the impact they continue to have on the world." Emily smiled and added, "And our love, Daniel, has been the guiding force behind it all. It's a love that will continue to inspire and nurture generations to come." As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a warm, golden glow over Willowbrick, Emily and Daniel knew that their legacy would live on in the hearts and actions of their children, grandchildren, and all those who had been touched by their story. Their journey of love, resilience, and adventure had left an indelible mark on the world, a testament to the enduring power of family and the bonds that connect us all. And so, the legacy of Emily, Daniel, Sarah, and James continued to shine brightly, a beacon of love and inspiration for generations to come. Chapter 8: The Next Generation. The legacy of Emily and Daniel's grand adventure continued to echo through the generations, as Sarah and James raised their own families and shared the values they had learned from their parents. Sarah had a daughter named Lily, a bright and imaginative child who inherited her mother's love for storytelling. From a young age, Lily was captivated by the tales of her grandmother, Emily, and her mother, Sarah. Sarah nurtured Lily's creativity, encouraging her to write her own stories and explore the world through the pages of books. As Lily grew older, she became passionate about environmental issues, just like her uncle James. She organized tree planting events in her community and advocated for sustainable practices at her school. Her parents, Sarah and James, beamed with pride, seeing in Lily the same spirit of empathy and compassion that had been instilled in them by their own parents. One summer, while visiting her grandparents in Willowbrick, Lily discovered Emily's old journals tucked away in a dusty attic. The journals contained the detailed accounts of their family's journey across America, written in Emily's elegant handwriting. Lily was enthralled by the stories of adventure, love, and the beauty of the natural world. Lily decided to use her grandmother's journals as inspiration for her first novel. She wrote a heartfelt story that celebrated the bonds of family and the transformative power of travel. The novel was a success, and it touched the hearts of readers of all ages, inspiring them to embark on their own journeys of self-discovery. Meanwhile, James had a son named Max, a young man with a deep connection to the natural world. From a young age, Max accompanied his father on expeditions to study wildlife in remote locations. His childhood was filled with encounters with exotic animals and the thrill of exploration. As Max grew older, he developed a passion for marine biology, specifically the study of coral reefs. He was determined to make a difference in the conservation of these fragile ecosystems, which were under threat from climate change and pollution. James, his father, had instilled in him the importance of protecting the natural world, and Max carried that mission forward with unwavering dedication. One day, while conducting research in the Great Barrier Reef, Max discovered a new species of coral that displayed remarkable resilience to rising ocean temperatures. He named it Daniel's Hope, in honor of his grandfather, whose unwavering love and support had inspired him to pursue a career in marine biology. Max's research and advocacy work gained international recognition, and he became a voice for the preservation of coral reefs worldwide. His passion for the ocean and the environment reflected the values and lessons he had learned from his parents and grandparents. Back in Willowbrick, Emily and Daniel watched with immense pride as their grandchildren carried on the family legacy. They cherished the moments they spent with Lily and Max, sharing stories of their journey across America and passing down the wisdom they had gained from their own experiences. Emily often told Lily, "Your words have the power to inspire others, just as they have inspired you. Keep telling stories that touch hearts and remind people of the beauty in the world." Daniel, in his quiet way, imparted his wisdom to Max, saying, "The natural world is a delicate balance, and your work to protect it is a noble calling. Never lose sight of the wonder and importance of the environment." As the years went by, Lily and Max continued to honor the legacy of their grandparents, Emily and Daniel, by living lives filled with adventure, compassion, and a deep appreciation for the world around them. The family's story was a testament to the enduring power of love, resilience, and the bonds that connected generations. And so, the legacy of Emily, Daniel, Sarah, and James continued to shine brightly through the lives of their grandchildren and the generations that followed, a reminder that the journey of family and the pursuit of dreams were timeless and enduring. Chapter 9. A World United by Love. As the years passed, Lily and Max grew into adulthood, each carving their own unique path while carrying the legacy of their family with them. Lily's writing career continued to flourish, and she became known not only for her imaginative stories but also for her heartfelt essays and articles that championed the importance of empathy, understanding, and unity. She believed that literature had the power to bridge divides and bring people from different backgrounds together. In a rapidly changing world, marked by both progress and challenges, Lily's words resonated with readers around the globe. Her novels and essays celebrated the beauty of diverse cultures, the strength of community, and the enduring power of love. She used her platform to advocate for social justice, equality, and environmental conservation. One day, Lily received an invitation to speak at the United Nations, where she addressed world leaders and diplomats. Her speech, filled with passion and hope, called for a world united by love and understanding, where the shared values of compassion and empathy transcended borders and differences. Her words sparked conversations and initiatives aimed at creating a more harmonious and interconnected world. Meanwhile, Max's dedication to marine conservation led him to collaborate with scientists and organizations from various countries. He worked tirelessly to raise awareness about the critical importance of preserving coral reefs and combating climate change. Max's research contributed to breakthroughs in coral restoration, and he inspired a global movement of individuals and organizations committed to safeguarding marine ecosystems. One day, Max was invited to address a United Nations summit on climate change and ocean conservation. His impassioned plea for global action to protect the oceans and mitigate the effects of climate change resonated deeply with the world's leaders. His work catalyzed international efforts to protect marine biodiversity and reduce greenhouse gas emissions. Lily and Max's impact extended far beyond their individual accomplishments. Together, they exemplified the values of empathy, resilience, and a commitment to making the world a better place that had been passed down through generations. Their family's legacy of love, forged during that epic journey across America, had evolved into a force for positive change on a global scale. Back in Willowbrick, Emily and Daniel continued to take pride in their family's achievements. They had witnessed their children and grandchildren grow into compassionate, determined individuals who had dedicated their lives to making the world a better place. Emily often said, "The journey of love and understanding is a lifelong adventure, and it's a journey that never truly ends." As the years passed, Emily and Daniel's health began to decline, but their spirits remained as strong as ever. They knew that their time on Earth was limited, but they were content, knowing that the legacy they had built together had blossomed into a world united by love and shared values. One evening, as the sun set over Willowbrick, Emily and Daniel held hands on their porch, gazing at the stars that had been their constant companions throughout their lives. They had lived a life filled with love, adventure, and purpose, and they knew that their journey, though coming to an end, had left an indelible mark on the world. Their family, spread across the globe, remained connected through love, shared values, and a commitment to creating a better future. Lily and Max continued to inspire the world with their work, carrying. As Emily and Daniel looked at the stars above, they felt a sense of peace and contentment, knowing that their love had transcended time and space, connecting their family and the world in a tapestry of love, compassion, and shared dreams. And so, their legacy lived on, not only in the hearts of their family but in the hearts of people around the world who had been touched by their story, a story of love, resilience, and the enduring power of a family united by a profound and unwavering bond. Chapter 10. A World United by Love, continued. As the years rolled on, Emily and Daniel's health continued to decline, but their spirits remained unwavering. They had always believed that love and shared values were the greatest legacies they could leave behind, and their family had embraced these principles with dedication and enthusiasm. In their twilight years, Emily and Daniel had one last grand adventure in mind, a journey to reunite with their children and grandchildren, who were scattered across the globe. It would be a journey of love, connection, and a celebration of the family they had nurtured through the generations. Their first stop was Paris, where they joined Lily, who had made the city her home. The reunion was filled with tears of joy and laughter, as 3 generations of their family came together. In the City of Light, they visited iconic landmarks, enjoyed French cuisine, and shared stories late into the night. From Paris, the family traveled to Australia, where they were greeted by Max, who had become a prominent figure in marine conservation. They explored the vibrant coral reefs of the Great Barrier Reef, a place that held special meaning for Max, and marveled at the colorful underwater world. Next, they journeyed to the heart of Africa, where James and his family were stationed for his wildlife conservation work. They embarked on safaris, witnessing the majesty of African wildlife in their natural habitats. It was a dream come true for Emily and Daniel to see their sons work firsthand and to experience the wonders of the African wilderness. Their journey continued to the Amazon rainforest, where Lily's daughter, Lily, had become an advocate for indigenous communities and environmental conservation. The family spent time with local tribes, learning about their traditions and the challenges they faced in protecting the rainforest. It was a powerful reminder of the importance of preserving the world's diverse cultures and natural treasures. Throughout their travels, Emily and Daniel were filled with a profound sense of gratitude. They saw in their children and grandchildren a reflection of the values they had held dear, the values of empathy, resilience, and a commitment to making the world a better place. Their legacy of love had evolved into a global force for positive change. One evening, as the family gathered around a campfire deep in the Amazon rainforest, Emily and Daniel shared their reflections on life, love, and the journey they had undertaken together. Emily spoke of the importance of cherishing every moment and embracing the beauty of the world, while Daniel emphasized the significance of family, love, and shared values. Lily, Max, and James expressed their deep gratitude for the lessons they had learned from their parents and the adventures they had experienced together as a family. They spoke of the impact their work was having on the world and the inspiration they drew from their parents' unwavering love. As the stars twinkled overhead, casting a soft glow on the rainforest, Emily and Daniel felt a sense of completion and fulfillment. Their journey had come full circle, from the epic adventure across America to a global exploration of love, compassion, and unity. In the years that followed, Emily and Daniel returned to Willowbrick, where they settled into a quiet life together. They knew that their time on Earth was drawing to a close, but they were content, knowing that their legacy of love and shared values had taken root in the hearts of their family and the world. Their family, now spanning generations and continents, continued to carry forward the torch of love and compassion that had been ignited during that unforgettable journey across America. Emily and Daniel's story became a symbol of the enduring power of a family united by a profound and unwavering bond. And so, their legacy lived on, not only in the memories of their family but in the hearts of people around the world who had been touched by their story, a story of love, resilience, and the unbreakable ties that bind us all. As they looked at the stars above Willowbrick, Emily and Daniel felt a deep sense of peace and fulfillment, knowing that their love had transcended time and space, connecting their family and the world in a tapestry of love, compassion, and shared dreams. Chapter 11. A Legacy of Love. As the years passed in Willowbrick, Emily and Daniel embraced the tranquility of their small town, content in the knowledge that their legacy of love, adventure, and shared values continued to flourish through their family. Their grandchildren, Lily and Max, continued to make a profound impact on the world, each in their own way. Lily's novels and advocacy work had gained international recognition, and she was often invited to speak at global conferences and events. Her messages of empathy, unity, and the power of storytelling resonated deeply with people from all walks of life. Max's dedication to marine conservation had led to groundbreaking discoveries and significant policy changes. His research and advocacy work had not only protected coral reefs, but had also inspired a new generation of scientists and conservationists. Max's influence extended beyond the scientific community, as he became a global ambassador for environmental preservation. One summer, Emily and Daniel received a special invitation to attend a global summit on empathy, compassion, and unity. The event aimed to bring together leaders from diverse fields, from science and the arts to politics and humanitarian work. Lily and Max had been instrumental in organizing the summit, recognizing that their family's legacy could serve as a source of inspiration for a world in need of unity. The summit took place in a picturesque mountain resort, where leaders and thinkers from around the world gathered to discuss pressing global issues. Emily and Daniel, now in their twilight years, joined their children and grandchildren at the event. On the opening day of the summit, Lily delivered a keynote address that stirred the hearts of those in attendance. She spoke of her family's journey and the profound lessons of love, empathy, and resilience that had shaped their lives. She reminded the world that empathy was the bridge that could connect people across borders, cultures, and differences. Max followed with a presentation on the interconnectedness of the natural world and the urgent need for environmental conservation. He emphasized that the values of empathy and compassion extended not only to fellow human beings, but to all living creatures on Earth. His message resonated deeply with the audience, reinforcing the idea that unity extended beyond humanity to the planet itself. Throughout the summit, Emily and Daniel became a symbol of enduring love and shared values. They shared their own experiences and the lessons they had learned on their journey across America. Their wisdom and warmth touched the hearts of all who met them, and they were often sought out for guidance and inspiration. As the summit drew to a close, Emily and Daniel were honored with a special award recognizing their lifetime of dedication to fostering empathy, compassion, and unity. It was a moment of deep pride for their family, who had witnessed their parents' and grandparents' impact on the world. During the closing ceremony, as the sun set behind the mountains, Emily and Daniel took the stage together. Hand in hand, they addressed the audience, their voices filled with love and wisdom. Emily spoke first, saying, "Our journey across America was a testament to the power of love, resilience, and the bonds of family. But it was also a reminder that the world is a vast and beautiful place, and it is our duty to care for it and for each other." Daniel continued, "Empathy and compassion are the threads that weave us all together, connecting us across continents and generations. We hope that our story serves as a reminder that every act of kindness, no matter how small, has the power to change the world. As they concluded their speech, Emily and Daniel received a standing ovation from the audience, a diverse gathering of individuals who had come together to celebrate the values of love, empathy, and unity. Back in Willowbrick, Emily and Daniel returned to their quiet life, knowing that their journey had come full circle. Their family's legacy continued to shine brightly in the world, a beacon of hope and inspiration for generations to come. Their family, now spanning several generations, remained united by the enduring values of love, empathy, and shared dreams. Emily and Daniel's story had become a symbol of the extraordinary impact a family could have when guided by unwavering love and a commitment to making the world a better place. As they looked at the stars above Willowbrick, Emily and Daniel felt a profound sense of peace and contentment. Their journey had been an adventure of a lifetime, one that had not only shaped their family, but had also touched the lives of people around the world. Their legacy of love would continue to shine on, lighting the way for those who sought to make the world a more compassionate and empathetic place. And as the years rolled on, their story would remain a testament to the enduring power of a family bound together by a profound and unwavering bond. Chapter 12. A Love That Endures. Emily and Daniel's golden years in Willowbrick continued to be a time of reflection, contentment, and the simple joys of life. Their legacy of love, empathy, and adventure had not only impacted their family, but had also inspired a global community dedicated to positive change. In Willowbrick, their home had become a gathering place for family, friends, and community members who sought their wisdom and warmth. It was a testament to the profound influence they had on those around them. Their family had grown and flourished. Lily and Max continued to make their mark on the world, spreading their messages of empathy, unity, and environmental stewardship. Sarah and James, now grandparents themselves, passed down the values they had learned from their parents to the next generation. One summer, Emily and Daniel decided to embark on one last adventure, a road trip across America with their entire family. It was a journey that would mirror the epic adventure they had undertaken years ago, but this time, it would be a celebration of their legacy and the love that had bound their family together. Their children and grandchildren eagerly joined the journey, and together, they set out on a cross-country road trip that would take them from the Atlantic coast to the Pacific shore. Along the way, they revisited the places they had discovered on their original journey, reminiscing about the lessons they had learned and the memories they had made. In Charleston, they strolled through the historic streets and shared stories of their previous visit. In the Appalachian Mountains, they hiked along the same trails that had once filled them with wonder. In New Orleans, they danced to the lively rhythms of jazz music, just as they had done years before. As they journeyed through the heartland of America, they made new memories, capturing the beauty of the landscapes and the joy of being together as a family. They camped under the starlit skies, sang songs around campfires, and shared meals cooked over open flames. Throughout their journey, Emily and Daniel continued to emphasize the importance of empathy, understanding, and unity. They encouraged their family to connect with the people they met, to listen to their stories, and to find common ground with individuals from different backgrounds and perspectives. One day, as they visited a Native American reservation in the Southwest, Emily and Daniel's family participated in a cultural exchange, learning about the traditions and values of the indigenous people. It was a powerful reminder of the importance of respecting and preserving diverse cultures and histories. Their journey culminated on the shores of the Pacific Ocean, where they gathered to watch the sun dip below the horizon. As they stood together, the waves crashing at their feet, Emily and Daniel addressed their family one last time. Emily said, "Our journey across America was the beginning of a grand adventure, one that has shaped our family for generations. But the true journey, the one that endures, is the journey of love, the love that binds us together as a family and connects us to the world." Daniel added, "Our legacy is not in the places we've visited, but in the values we've embraced and passed on. It's the legacy of love, empathy, and unity that continues to inspire our family and all those we've had the privilege of knowing." As the sun set and the sky painted itself in hues of orange and pink, Emily and Daniel's family gathered around them, their hearts filled with love and gratitude. They knew that their parents and grandparents had given them a gift greater than any adventure, the gift of love, understanding, and a sense of purpose. In the years that followed, Emily and Daniel's journey came to a close, as they peacefully passed away in the embrace of their family, surrounded by the love they had nurtured throughout their lives. Their legacy lived on in the hearts of their children, grandchildren, and all those who had been touched by their story, a story of love, resilience, and the enduring power of a family united by a profound and unwavering bond. And so, the love that had begun on an epic journey across America continued to endure, lighting the way for future generations to explore, connect, and make the world a better place, a testament to the timeless and enduring power of a family bound together by love. Chapter 13. The Everlasting Flame. After Emily and Daniel's passing, their family continued to honor their legacy with a commitment to the values they had instilled: love, empathy, unity, and a thirst for adventure. The bond that held them together remained unbroken, a testament to the enduring power of a family united by a profound and unwavering love. The family established a foundation in Emily and Daniel's name, dedicated to causes that embodied their life's work. The foundation supported initiatives focused on environmental conservation, promoting empathy and compassion, and fostering understanding among diverse communities. It was a way for the family to carry forward the torch of their parents and grandparents, ensuring that their legacy lived on. Lily, Max, Sarah, and James continued their impactful work, each contributing to the causes they were passionate about. Their influence extended beyond their immediate families, touching the lives of countless individuals and communities around the world. Lily's novels continued to inspire readers, young and old, and her advocacy work brought attention to social justice and equality. She used her platform to highlight the stories of marginalized communities and to promote dialogue and understanding among people from different backgrounds. Max's dedication to marine conservation led to innovative solutions for protecting the oceans, and he remained a global voice for environmental stewardship. His research and advocacy work spurred international collaboration to address the urgent issues facing marine ecosystems. Sarah's writing had evolved to focus on stories of resilience and the power of human connection. Her novels continued to captivate readers, and her words reminded people of the importance of cherishing moments with loved ones and embracing the beauty of the world. James's work as a wildlife biologist led to the discovery of new species and the preservation of critical habitats. His efforts, along with those of his colleagues, contributed to the conservation of endangered animals and ecosystems worldwide. The family often came together for reunions, celebrating their shared heritage and values. These gatherings were a time for reflection, storytelling, and a reaffirmation of their commitment to making the world a better place. One summer, the family decided to embark on a journey of their own, a global adventure that would take them to all the continents, mirroring the epic journey Emily and Daniel had undertaken across America. It was a journey of exploration, cultural exchange, and a celebration of the beauty of the world. They visited the bustling markets of Marrakesh, the ancient temples of Angkor Wat, the serene fjords of Norway, and the vibrant streets of Rio de Janeiro. Each destination brought new experiences and a deepening appreciation for the diversity of cultures and landscapes. Along the way, they engaged with local communities, learning about their traditions, challenges, and aspirations. They participated in conservation efforts, supported educational initiatives, and volunteered in humanitarian projects. As they traveled, they carried with them the legacy of their parents and grandparents, a legacy of love, empathy, and unity. They discovered that the values they held dear were universal, transcending borders and languages. One day, while visiting a remote village in Africa, they were welcomed by a tribal elder who shared a powerful message. In every corner of the world, there is a common thread that unites us, the thread of love. It is the most powerful force on earth, capable of transcending all barriers and bringing people together. Those words resonated deeply with the family, reaffirming their belief in the enduring power of love. They realized that their journey was not only about exploration, but also about forging connections, building bridges, and spreading the message of empathy and compassion. Their global adventure continued, taking them to the icy landscapes of Antarctica, the lush rainforests of South America, and the ancient cultures of Asia. With each step, they carried forward the legacy of Emily and Daniel, the couple whose love had sparked an epic journey that had touched countless lives. And so, the flame of love and shared values burned brightly in the hearts of Emily and Daniel's family, lighting the way for future generations to explore, connect, and make the world a better place. Their story, a testament to the enduring power of family and love, remained a source of inspiration for all who had the privilege of knowing it. Chapter 14. The Everlasting Flame, continued. As the family's global adventure continued, they found themselves in a remote village nestled in the mountains of the Himalayas. It was a place of breathtaking beauty, where the air was crisp and the landscape was adorned with pristine snow-capped peaks. In this village, they encountered a wise and elderly monk named Rinpoche. He invited them into his modest home, a small sanctuary filled with ancient scriptures, prayer flags, and the warm glow of butter lamps. Rinpoche had spent a lifetime in meditation and contemplation, seeking to understand the essence of existence and the interconnectedness of all beings. Rinpoche greeted the family with a serene smile, and they sat in quiet reverence as he shared his wisdom. He spoke of love as the ultimate force that bound the universe together, transcending time and space. He believed that every act of kindness, no matter how small, sent ripples of love throughout the world. As they listened to Rinpoche's teachings, the family realized that their own journey of exploration and connection was, at its core, a journey of love. The legacy of Emily and Daniel, born from a profound and unwavering love, had become a source of inspiration for people far and wide. Moved by Rinpoche's teachings, the family decided to spend some time in the village, immersing themselves in the local culture and traditions. They helped with community projects, shared stories from their own journey, and learned valuable lessons about mindfulness, gratitude, and the interconnectedness of all living things. During their stay, they witnessed a remarkable event, a vibrant festival that celebrated unity and harmony. People from diverse backgrounds and villages came together to dance, sing, and share food. It was a powerful testament to the ability of love and shared values to bridge differences and create a sense of oneness. As the festival concluded, the family felt deeply connected to the people of the Himalayas and to each other. They knew that their journey had brought them to this remote corner of the world for a reason to reaffirm their commitment to love, empathy, and unity. When it was time to leave, Rinpoche bestowed a simple yet profound blessing upon the family. He lit a small butter lamp, symbolizing the everlasting flame of love, and placed it in their hands. He said, "May the light of love guide your way, wherever your journey may take you. Carry this flame within your hearts, and let it shine as a beacon of hope and compassion." With Rinpoche's blessing and the warmth of the butter lamp in their hearts, the family continued their global adventure. They traveled through continents, from the ancient wonders of Egypt to the bustling streets of Tokyo. Each destination deepened their understanding of the world and reinforced their commitment to love, empathy, and unity. As they explored, they shared Rinpoche's teachings with people they met along the way, spreading the message of love and interconnectedness. They collaborated with local organizations, participated in conservation efforts, and supported humanitarian projects. Their journey was a testament to the enduring power of a family bound together by a profound and unwavering love. They discovered that love had the capacity to transcend borders, languages, and cultures, and that it had the power to create positive change in the world. And so, the flame of love and shared values burned brightly in the hearts of Emily and Daniel's family, lighting the way for future generations to explore, connect, and make the world a better place. Their story, a testament to the enduring power of family and love, remained a source of inspiration for all who had the privilege of knowing it. Chapter 15. Passing the Torch. The family's global adventure came full circle as they found themselves back in Willowbrick, their small town nestled among the rolling hills. It had been a journey of a lifetime, one that had deepened their bonds, broadened their perspectives, and strengthened their commitment to love, empathy, and unity. As they gathered at their family home, they reflected on the lessons they had learned, the people they had met, and the impact they had made along the way. Their hearts were filled with gratitude for the journey and the legacy of Emily and Daniel that had inspired it all. Lily, now a renowned author and advocate, spoke about the importance of storytelling in shaping hearts and minds. She shared her vision of creating a foundation dedicated to promoting empathy and compassion through literature and the arts. Max, the marine biologist, emphasized the urgency of environmental conservation and the need for global collaboration. He proposed initiatives to protect fragile ecosystems and address the pressing issues of climate change. Sarah, the writer of Resilience and Connection, spoke of the power of human stories to bridge divides and create understanding. She envisioned projects that would encourage people from different backgrounds to share their stories and find common ground. James, the wildlife biologist, highlighted the importance of preserving biodiversity and the delicate balance of ecosystems. He proposed educational programs to inspire the next generation of conservationists. The family agreed that their individual passions and initiatives would come together under the umbrella of the Emily and Daniel Foundation, dedicated to fostering love, empathy, unity, and positive change in the world. James, the wildlife biologist, highlighted the importance of preserving biodiversity and the delicate balance of ecosystems. He proposed educational programs to inspire the next generation of conservationists. The family agreed that their individual passions and initiatives would come together under the umbrella of the Emily and Daniel Foundation, dedicated to fostering love, empathy, unity, and positive change in the world. Their collective efforts would carry forward the torch of their parents and grandparents, a torch that had illuminated their journey and touched countless lives. The foundation would be a beacon of hope, a source of inspiration, and a vehicle for transformative action. In the years that followed, the Emily and Daniel Foundation became a powerful force for good, touching lives and communities around the world. Through literature, arts, conservation, and humanitarian projects, they continued to spread the message of love and shared values. Their family remained close-knit, celebrating milestones, supporting each other's work, and passing down the legacy of their parents and grandparents to the next generation. The values of love, empathy, and unity were woven into the fabric of their family's identity. As the family gathered on their porch one evening, looking at the stars that had witnessed their journey, they knew that their adventure was far from over. They realized that the legacy of Emily and Daniel was not just a story from the past, but a living legacy that continued to evolve and inspire. And so, their story remained a testament to the enduring power of a family united by love, a power that transcended time, distance, and generations. It was a story of love's capacity to create positive change in the world, a story that would continue to shine brightly, like an everlasting flame, lighting the way for all who sought to make the world a better place. As they looked at the stars above Willowbrick, their hearts filled with hope and gratitude, knowing that their journey, their legacy, and their love would endure for generations to come.